I still remember the first night we met. A barrage of suicide bomber butterflies burst forth from my belly like bats out of hell, all racing towards the pearly gates of your greeting, the heaven of your hello. The first night I held your smile in my eyes, you had a laugh like a crooked halo and a voice as soothing as salvation too. You are the first man to ever make me feel nostalgic for a blink. And for that, I've given praise to the God in you. If only you knew how many nights I worshiped at your mic stand and converted your stanzas into sermons that my sanctimonious heart refers back to on Worrisome Days 3. I would bend my body around your breath, contort the crevices in your chest in hopes that you'd hold me holy like a prayer, or holy like a poem written on loose leaf. If I were a loose leaf, would you catch me? Seems the ground is much harder than it used to be, like they paved paradise to put up a parking lot, and perhaps I started falling because I wanted to feel something concrete. For when a woman rises up in glory, her energy is magnetic and her sense of possibility is contagious. 5, I feel glorious every time you stare at me. 6, when I say I want to get to know you intimately, I am not just referring to every inch of your anatomy, but rather I want to know the secrets that your shadow keeps and read the stories etched into your bones like epitaphs written on tombstones. 7, if I said I wanted to erode your body into a billion grains of sand just to feel you next to my ocean, would you say sure? Or would you say anything or everything? And sometimes I find myself thinking of you more than anything and everything, and nothing can permeate the parameters of those ponderings. I mean, it's like you are the Mount Everest of my affection, and I couldn't get over you if I tried. 8, I dreamt you last night, and it was as vivid as if you were right there in the room with me. In fact, you were right there in the womb with me, and after our big bang of a birth, I became a meteor, and you were the planet Earth, green and full of life. So I hurled myself into your surface. Yeah, I just wanted to make the best impression ever, but when the dust settled, I was a million miles away, held hostage by your gravity, but never held by your embrace. Until this day, the man in the moon was an upside down crescent on his face, because only he knows what it's like to have desire as unrequited as mine. 9, I was told that words connect souls quicker than kisses. So I wrote you an anthology of poems that I plan to lick onto your lips until even your someday great-grandchildren will tell tales of our spiritual tryst. 10, do not mistake this simple poem as proof that I'm in love with you. This is merely an artistic infatuation started by a spark that time allowed to turn into a flame. So baby, be my match, and I'll be a trail of gasoline that leads to a firework factory. That is, unless you're too fearful to find out how explosive we could be.